So have another video here with some bodyweight exercises you can do at home. All I'm using here is a mat where you can put some towels down. The focus of these will be lower body pushing and then an upper body exercise for the back, mixing a couple of core drills. All right, so to start we have the reverse lunge. Simple, just like the name implies, I'm going to step backwards, 90-degree angle with the knee on the front, 90-degree in the back. Make sure my head is back, chin is tucked, nice alignment with the spine so my shoulders and head is over the hips. If you want to have the arm action, that's fine too. Now with this here, I'm going to come up into balance. Again, replicating that 90 degrees, knee is hip height. Step back into a lunge. Here, I'm going to do 10 repetitions, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now the 10th one, I'm going to add a hold, 10. 1, done, 10 seconds, and then of course switch on the other leg. By adding that hold in, you can fatigue the muscles faster than just doing all those repetitions. Switch sides, of course, and do 10 reps on the other side. Now to pair this up, we'll do another core drill. So the core drill I have for this is, they call it a Russian twist, but I like to do it as an anti-twisting action. So I'll show you from 2 positions. Here, and this, if you have any objects at home that you want to use, can jug of water or something like that, you can use, you don't need a lot of weight. I can start here first with the feet touching, knees bent, angle back, so again, alignment of the spine. And then I have my hands go side to side, opposite of the knees, outside of the knees. Now this is pretty easy. I'm trying to resist a rotation. Traditionally people will do this and actually twist through it, find more activation through the obliques if I resist the rotation. So what I can do to make this harder is simple. Is bring my feet off the ground, side to side. By keeping this here, I want to keep my knees still. They shouldn't be shifting side to side. They should be maintaining that position. And with this here, I'm going to do 20 repetitions, alternating side to side. Now this here already has the isometric, the holding component in it, so you don't have to add that extra 10 seconds. What you could do if you wanted to make it harder is go through 20 repetitions and then reach back into the hollow hold for 10 seconds. Come up, 20 repetitions. And again, you can mix that into a set. So I have 10 reverse lunges, hold on the right leg, 10 reverse lunges, hold on the left leg, 20 anti-rotations, 10-second hold if you want to do for the hollow hold. So now for the pulling exercise or the upper back exercise, again I recommend either using a mat or a bunch of towels. If you have a rug, that's fine. And basically what you're going to do is work on the scapular retraction. So let me show you first from the back here. So I'm just going to pull the shoulder blades together. So by doing this, I'm going to lay on the mat, put my elbows out to the side, and push them into the floor. So I'm raising myself off the floor. So it looks like legs straight and down. So again with this I can do 10 repetitions. Now I have my hands up like this because I want you to push through the scapula. So for example, if I push this down here, there's a tendency to try to push up with the arms, and I'd rather you push through with the elbows. If you notice my elbows are angled slightly here, they're not totally out to the side. You want a more natural position for the scapula, the shoulder blades. And I'm going to push into the ground, again, lifting my head and upper back off the mat. 10 repetitions, and then again, hold 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. You should feel that that's coming, again, through the muscles between the middle of the shoulder blades back. To pair this up here, we're going to do a plank variation. So with this here, the plank and shoulder taps, right? So I'm going to do shoulder tap, opposites. And with this here, just like we've been doing with the other ones, I want to have 10 repetitions on each side. So a total of 20 shoulder taps, followed by a 10-second hold in the plank, right? So it looks simple like this. I'm wide with my feet. It should be a little bit outside the shoulder because you want to resist any rotation through the hip. Here, shoulders are back, meaning I'm pulling this down here so I don't go into an upward shrug. Elbows should be pointed towards the feet. Once you get into that position, your chin is tucked. You can have a soft bend in the knees. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. And now 20, followed by a 10-second hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Just like the first set, 3 to 5 sets of that. So I have the scapular pulling here, pushing off the floor. 10 repetitions, 10-second hold, followed right after by the plank. 20 seconds, 10-second hold. 3 to 5 rounds, those two. And again, 3 to 5 rounds with the lunges, with the anti-twist. 3 to 5 rounds. It's a pretty good workout. The last thing I would do at the end is as many reps as possible of the single leg squat. A little different from the single leg deadlift is the shoulder position. So here, I want to try to be a little bit more upright. And with this, I'm going to let my rear foot travel back slightly. So I'll show you from the front and from the back, right? What I like to do with these two for balance sake is to push my arms out. So it helps with keeping the shoulders upright. So I come into my single leg squat, and nice and tall. Notice I bring the foot back up. You don't have to stay balanced the whole time. Reach back, stand up nice and tall. So from the side, switch legs here. Nice and tall. Nice and tall. So with these, again, I'm trying to maintain a little bit more upright posture. Head, spine is neutral. Reaching the arms out to help with that. And I want to go for as many reps as possible on each leg. So once you find out which side is the weak leg, of course, only go up to what that number is. If one side can do 10, the other side does 12, then from then on you'll stick with 10 until that other leg can catch up, right? Here, nice and tall. With that, your depth will depend on how strong it is. You can also use an assistance too with this by using a wall or a countertop, or even a chair if you can have it stable against the wall to help you get a little bit lower. Because with this here, you want to try to get as many repetitions as possible. And it's okay if you break it up. If you want to do 5, take a 30-second break, 5, 30-second break, maybe get up to 20 reps. But the idea is to try to fatigue the muscles through as many repetitions as you can. You don't have to do the holds with that. So again, to summarize, reverse lunges, anti-twist, 3 to 5 rounds. Scapular, shoulder blades, plank, 3 to 5 rounds. Finish up with single leg squats. All right, have fun with that one. Take care.